Well, part 7 starting. I'm still in Homosassa. Spent the night in a marine parking lot. Thought I might get the dreaded knock. A lot of noise and commotion going on, but it settled down around 10 o'clock and it was fine. So let's go out and see what we can explore today. You want to? Let's go along.
Yeah.
Boy, what a morning this is. So I'm here going to McDonald's to get my morning Dr. Pepper, and this is what I see. Yes. Yes. Joe and Amy. So first of all, hey Amy. Hi. Hi Amy. And this is Joe.
Howdy,
hey Joe.
howdy. How are you guys doing this morning?
It's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too,
So,
sir. Hello, YouTube fam.
So I'm Tony with Hiking into Retirement, and like I told you before, thank you. Hey Amy, cutest little dog right here. Hey. So explain to me what you're doing. I'm
Okay,
just impressed.
All right,
so
no, it's what you're doing. I think is impressive, but we've done every single state in the country. I started out roughly 14 years ago, and I do this off and on about 4 to 6 months out of the year with her, and we try to raise awareness in opening of no-kill shelters for dogs, cats, and right now, according to our group charter, we have 27 horses now up in North Carolina that are within our network. Yeah, the owners just never came back to get them after storms, and so they're just there. They can come get them anytime they want, apparently, but they're just not coming to get them. But I don't dislike people, but as a whole, with some notable exceptions, man, you know, humans, adults, we get what we deserve. You know, we put ourselves into some situations that we shouldn't. I know I have, I'm sure you have, and they're like, wow, why did I do this? Animals, they're a result of our decisions, you know, and we have to take care of them. I'm not sure what people that are watching believe in or anything like that, but if you're a Christian, it says stewardship, you know, dominion. That means to care
Amen.
for, you know
Amen.
what I mean? And it's just one of those things that we need, that I feel personally moved to do. I was in the Army for 10 years, got out, got in a little bit of trouble, got out. She saved my life. I've had her since the day she was born. A friend of mine brought her mother back from Afghanistan 18 years ago.
Oh my
And her mother stayed at my place. I've got a little patch of desert in northern New Mexico, and she was born on my place, and she's.
How long have you had Amy?
I've had her since the day she was born, and she's 15.
She's 15. What
Yep.
a sweet dog.
She had a litter of 10 puppies when she was 2 years old. She has outlived 8 of them.
Oh my.
I have met her grandchildren.
Hey, Joe, kind of tell everybody how this started and where you started from.
Okay,
give us the background.
All right, the first ride outside of New Mexico I ever did, she and I went to Alaska. We took the Alcan Highway up to Alaska. It was amazing. I was terrified. You know.
How long a trip was that?
Oh gosh, that was 2.5 months to get up there. I stopped in British Columbia for a little while, had some issues with the bike and things like that I had to take care of. But excuse me just a second, let me go grab her. But yeah, but it started out as just wanting to raise awareness for no-kill shelters. Now it evolved into, it's an actual organization. It's a legitimate 501(c)(3) that's way beyond my control. I don't, you know, I just ride for them now. I started it, but I don't really have much to do with it other than ride for them and you know, pass out the information for them. And we've assisted in the opening of about 35 no-kill shelters and the funding of hundreds. But we probably in our network right now have what, maybe 700 shelters, no-kill shelters in our network around the country, and about, like, I think in some in Europe, if I'm not mistaken. So
it's incredible what you're doing.
No,
and do you do this full time?
No, about 4 to 6 months out of the year. Thank you, brother. Bless you. Thank you. About 4 to 6 months.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
About 4 to 6 months out of the year.
4 to 6 months out of the year. Wow. And so,
Sam, you okay? Is that moleskin? You hurt?
Yeah. No, I got bit by a bunch of what do you call it? Fire ants the other day.
Crap, man. Ow,
So,
ow.
hey,
Oh, sorry.
Joe, could you give us a tour of your
Sure, I sure can.
rig?
It's kind of a mess right now.
Oh, no.
I was just involved in a bike accident. But my front rack is, well, being held on by pipe clamps and duct tape. Not supposed to be.
Okay.
The zippers on the rear of this thing kind of blast out.
My.
Yeah, and oh, check this out. All right, you notice how this is nice and smooth right here. Okay, it's a spindle that runs through. All right, over here, on the other hand, you'll notice a bolt. Because, well, when we got into a wreck, she and I made it off the bike okay. My dog and I made it off the bike okay, but the bike hit hard and it snapped the spindle. The person that ran us off, I don't know if it was a man or a woman, I think it was a pickup truck, but they ran us off the road. I don't even think they saw us, to tell you the truth. I think they were on their phone. They didn't see us, you know, but a couple of people behind them stopped, and the guy that was driving that stopped to see if we were okay was an industrial welder, and he had like these big bolts. Yeah, it was big bolts and stuff like that on his truck. He's like, man, check this, maybe we can get something. And it worked. It was
out. Like a NASCAR pit
yeah,
crew,
it was pretty cool, man. The guy's like, look, I got some parts you might be able to use to get this together, stuff like that. I mean, it broke my universal hitch. I've got it duct taped and tied up.
Joe, how many miles do you try to travel a day?
About 40 to 60 in a day if I can.
40 to 60
and
a day.
Florida is this is a relatively forgiving area simply because it's so flat. It's just wonderfully flat. Oh yeah, that's one other thing I'm glad it's flat, because I have no brakes because of that accident. It snapped my cables and stuff. I've managed to fix the gears on it, and I fixed my gear ratio okay. There's a bike shop that's up the road here that I've got to go see, and we'll figure it out.
And so I kind of told you what I'm doing, you know, kind of boondocking.
Yeah, man.
And it's kind of hard in Florida.
It can be.
Well, how about you?
Yeah, it's
where do you normally stay?
It just depends. If I can find a campground that are reasonable, like state parks are almost out of the question down here because they're very expensive.
Sure.
You know, state parks, and they're nice. Don't get me wrong, they're not. But I've stayed in places like there's a campground in Ingles,
just
I
came from there.
Yeah, called Scooter Haven, and that's where I'm thinking we're gonna go. It's like $10 a night or something like that. So if I can find places like that, I'll do that. You know, if not, hey man, there's plenty of woods. And honestly, you said you have a van.
Yeah,
it's a little. I can get to places that you can't get to and not be noticed. You know, and it's kind of hard for us to hide at times. But no, I found places. Honestly, you can I'm going to plug this group called warmshowers.org. Okay. All right, and it's a reciprocating service. It's by cross-country cyclists for cross-country cyclists primarily, and there's various thousands of members nationwide. I think there's some outside of the country. I believe there are members, but they offer varying levels of hospitality when you go into their towns, like whether or not they've got a backyard for you to pitch your tent in, or a couch, or a spare room, or a garage or something. Maybe let you use the kitchen, feed you, and showers, you know, and that. And but it's a great group, man. They're out of Missoula, Montana, and it's real, and it's a good thing.
Joe, I know that we have lots of animal lovers that watch our channel and everything. How can they help?
The biggest thing they can do, find your local animal shelter, buy a 50-pound bag of dog food and donate it once a month. You donate a 50-pound bag of dog, $22 a month. You donate a 50-pound bag of dog food to your animal shelter, local animal shelter every month. Even if it's a kill shelter, it will keep 4 dogs alive, you know, for that month.
Didn't even think about that.
Just do that, man.
How simple is that?
Spay and neuter your pets. You know, don't buy from the big time animal breeders, the puppy mills. Stay away from them. Just love your dog, love your cats, man. Love your families, love each other. That's all we can do.
No kidding. How can we help you out?
You can find us online, a group called Pedals and Paws, and you can donate. You can donate online. Okay, and that's fine. But like I said, stay local. You know, keep your money local if you can.
Okay, so we're in
Homosassa, I believe it is.
Homosassa Beach right now, or Homosassa.
I almost called it Alabama.
And so where are you heading now? What direction are you going?
I am going north and west. I'm headed back home. We've already been down to Key West.
Oh, okay. So that's where we're heading, down to Key West, and then back up the other side. So.
All right. I learned something down there. Get a fishing license. So, all right. You can't technically camp on the beach, but you can fish on the beach at night. You're night fishing. I'm serious as a heart attack.
Yeah, no
I'm
kidding.
serious.
That's
I learned these couple of guys down there that lived in Marathon told me that. They're like, they can't do it. All you gotta do is have your fishing license, man.
that's
Just have your fishing license and a pole. You don't even have to have a bait on it. Throw it out there and just go to sleep. And you're not camping, you're night fishing.
So on my tour, when you go to my channel, I'm trying to do the whole thing and never pay for one night of camping or hotel or anything. So far I've been on the road on this trip for about 11 days, and I haven't paid yet.
Yeah.
So
honestly,
good luck with
there
you
a
too.
lot of times though, and again, I'm not sure about how they'll treat vehicles, but a lot of times churches, man, and I'm not saying asking them for money or food. In fact, you make it clear that that's not what you want.
Right.
Say, hey, I just simply need a safe place to pitch my tent for the evening.
Sure.
And
so how much gear do you have? How much weight?
Tent, sleeping, probably gear wise right now, when I'm fully watered up, man, it's probably, you know, I probably got about 120 pounds, including her.
Oh, and,
so,
how much does Amy weigh?
No, it's not much, but everybody helps.
No, thank you very much. You don't apologize for nothing. Thank you,
Hi, pretty boy, girl.
girl.
Hello, pretty girl.
And people are kind.
No
You
kidding.
know, people are good. I think folks, despite of what we are trying to be told by the media and all that, I hate using that word media because that's just such, but in spite of what we are being told to believe, and that people are good, we're when it comes down to it, we're not just Americans, we're humans.
That's
okay?
exactly
you know,
right.
my God, we're humans.
Joe, that's my tour out there.
Yeah, man.
Every town I go to, I try to come up to some people that are just, that shows human kindness.
Yeah.
And it's out there, and I'm sure you get it wherever you go. People walking up to you and just go, "Love what you're doing, man."
You see, I don't know, man. People are beautiful when it comes down to it. They you know, and but then there are certain. What is it, man? I heard on this guy was saying, man, and he's got a YouTube channel, but I can't. They're not. There aren't really many truly bad people, but there are some people that have made some very bad decisions, you know. And and again, that can be argued with, I'm sure, but it just seems that way. It's like, and again, this is gonna get me in so much trouble here, but I mean, think about like Mussolini and Hitler as like a 5-year-old. They're running through, skinning their knees and crying to their mom. They didn't start out that way, you know. Something happened that caused them to make a series of decisions that just went way out of hand, got way out of control. You know, and I think that really happens to a lot of people. I really do.
But the kindness that people show towards each other.
Oh,
when you're out
absolutely.
there, when you're out there and you can actually talk to the people.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Like, there's so many kind people out there.
There are.
You know? But you have to stop and talk.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
So, I know you're busy. And
no, I'm not busy. I'm waiting for some stuff to charge up.
Oh, nice. Hey, I can't thank you enough, brother. I mean, God bless you, and
good luck to your YouTube channel.
Well,
man.
I appreciate that, and I'm so thankful.
Wow, I need to shave bad.
I'm so thankful that I ran into you, and you were kind enough to spend a few minutes and
not a problem, man. So, not a problem.
One more shout out. Make sure to go to
Pedals and Paws. And Facebook's probably the easiest place to find us, and that'll take you to everywhere else.
Okay. Good luck with your travels, and peace, brother.
You too, my friend.
Appreciate it. How awesome was that? What a great interview. Man, just run into some amazing people on this trip. Joe and Amy, cross country on a bicycle. And he was like talking about what I'm doing like it's something. Man, that is freaking incredible, and what a great cause he's doing it for. So I hope you guys go to Pedals and Paws. But hey, man, what a great idea, just going and grabbing a big old bag of dog food and taking it to your local humane society dog shelter. I mean, that's a great idea. So anyway, I'm on my way to Hernando Beach, I think that's what it's called. Again, you guys hanging in with me with all how I'm chopping up all the names of Florida beaches. You got to just be rolling your eyes every time I try to pronounce another name. So thanks for hanging in there with me, and we'll see what's there. Okay, so I'm at Gulf Coast and Hernando Beach, and I've driven around, and basically what I can find is it's just a lot of these waterways going out to the Gulf. So I haven't been able to find a beach anywhere. It's just a lot of these waterways heading out. So I'm at looks like a fishing charter place, and they just head down these waterways out to the Gulf. So yeah, I guess what I'll do is go down and check out the next town south. I'll let you know where we're going. See ya. All right, well, I just had to stop here. Yeah, one reason, it's kind of a cool little place. Lots of canoers and stand-up paddleboarders, and it's a cool little beach. And the reason I wanted to stop here, Weeki Wachee, the town of Weeki Wachee. How cool is that? You have to say that you've been to Weeki Wachee. I just love to say that I live in Weeki Wachee. So yeah, if you're ever down this way, make sure to bring your canoe to Weeki Wachee. Sure looks like a bunch of people are enjoying. Cool area. Okay, leaving Hernando Beach. It's a pretty good sized city. Little traffic? Yeah. I'd say a little traffic. So now we're heading to Hudson. I'll keep you informed as soon as I get out of this traffic. All right, well, I made it to Hudson. This is Hudson Beach. So I'm telling you one thing, it's getting just a little bit crowded the further south I get, but still a cool area. I'm gonna take a little look around the town and see what we can come up with. Hold on. Hey, it's Tony. So I'm walking through Walmart, I'm buying some little knickknacks and stuff, and I start hearing one of the funniest ladies I'd ever heard before. So she won't give me her name, but she's gonna tell us a couple jokes. Okay, what do you got?
What did the Olsen sisters use to unlock their condominiums?
Don't know.
Twinkies.
Got it.
But the cream filling clogs up the mechanisms.
Okay, what was the boat one I heard you tell about that you just said a boat that got stuck out in the harbor?
Oh dear, I don't know.
Okay, give me another one. Your best stuff.
Bolshoi, Russia. Several members of the world-renowned Russian ballet team put on so much weight this year, now instead of 2 2s, they've upgraded to 4 4s.
Okay, I love it.
The restaurant icon Dairy Queen was arrested on charges of domestic violence. She and Burger King got in a heated argument and she crowned him.
Okay, all right, you got it. I love it.
A butcher in Delaware accidentally backed up into his meat grinder. He's fine, however, his customers reported he got a little behind in his work.
Okay, how are you coming up with these? This is unbelievable. Okay, go ahead.
A Vlasic worker was seen by co-workers toppling...
With
Mashed potatoes, please.
Debbie, how many corn dogs?
One.
One?
Yes,
Here
please.
it is.
Oh, I love you.
We can buy you a corn dog for the jokes.
A Vlasic worker was seen toppling into the...
Hey, what?
A Vlasic worker
Okay.
was seen toppling into the vinegar solution. The bosses, or the co-workers, ran to the boss, said one of our guys got himself in a pickle. After running back to check out the situation, the foreman reported to the boss it wasn't such a big deal after all.
Okay, what is your name?
Debbie.
Okay, Debbie, give me another one. That was a good one. I just heard you telling a joke about somebody having to be towed in.
With the mashed potato?
No gravy, please.
No gravy.
Something happened to be towed in.
Oh, a motor speeding down I-75 had 4 flats simultaneously. Her car was towed away and immediately retired.
Okay.
A turtle was struck by a speeding motorist while attempting to cross a major thoroughfare. Was picked up by a concerned citizen and towed to a nearby Shell station for repairs.
Man, oh man, you got to get on stage.
After repairs were completed, he was taken home by a nearby taxi cab.
Okay.
I'm a kook, and I'm quite good at it.
Right, and you were gonna beat me with a
Oh.
what? Did you say? A peppermint?
Yes.
You beat people with Oh.
Yes, peppermint discs.
So if they bother you too
They
much?
give me a hard time, I wallop them with a peppermint
Okay,
disc.
but I'm not bothering you, right?
No.
I'm letting you
No.
tell get a following here. Okay. What do you-
An elderly woman in Vegas was found dead in her bathtub, covered head to toe in Cheerios. Police have scoured the area and surrounding areas, searching for an on-the-loose serial killer.
All right. Debbie, you got any more? Is this all your stuff now?
Yes.
No. Is this all your jokes?
No.
Oh.
There's a bunch more, but I don't have time right now.
You don't have are you at a stand-up that we could come see you somewhere?
No.
A comedy club or anything?
No.
Debbie, just so you know, my name is Tony. I'm with a YouTube channel called Hiking into Retirement, and I travel around finding interesting people to talk to in the state of Florida. Okay, so if you're on YouTube, go to Hiking into Retirement.
Honey, I don't have a gadget. I can't operate the gadgets.
Okay.
My brain won't let me. So.
Okay, well, Debbie,
Have fun.
Okay, my name is Tony again. It was so nice to meet you.
Your last name is again? That's interesting.
It was so nice to hang out with you for a few minutes.
I am not hanging out. I am completely covered. Thank you very much. I do not hang out in public.
Okay, well, we appreciate you taking the time to at least give us a little laughter in our day, okay?
I do not give laughter. I simply report the news. I am not
Oh,
a causative
dear.
factor in my stories. I simply report the news and the results thereof.
Oh dear, okay. Well,
And I love your smiley voice.
well, I appreciate your laughter and trying to make people happy for
Who,
each
me?
day.
Never.
Really?
Nah.
It seems like everybody who walked up got a free joke from you.
Okay, I'll go for that.
Really?
Have a blessed day.
Okay, God bless you.
Thank you.
So we made it to Tarpon Springs, and now we're heading out to Fred Howard Park Beach. So kind of a cool drive out. There's a windsurfer out there. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it's a cool drive. It's pretty out here. Tarpon Springs, a little busy. So yeah, I gotta kind of settle down and get used to the traffic. Woo! Lots of traffic. So I'll show you Fred Howard Park Beach when I get there. This guy is crazy. I hope you guys can see this. Okay, well, I'm hanging out here. Gonna watch the sunset. Beautiful. Dunedin Beach. It's by Honeymoon Beach. So, you want to see where I'm sitting? Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, that's going to be a beautiful sunset. So, pretty awesome place. Kind of asking up and down the road here and seeing if you can spend the night on this beach, which would be pretty freaking cool. So we'll see. I'll keep you informed. So I got to thinking about something today. When I keep running into all these cool people wherever I go, I start thinking to myself, you know, I'm sure you guys know what beaches look like, and I keep taking you to more and more places that I want to show you and everything. And then I got to thinking, you know what I like most about this journey is the people that I'm meeting. It doesn't matter about where we are or what we're doing. It's just the people. It doesn't matter where you are. Everybody seems to have a story, and how cool people are. It's just amazing to me. So as I'm traveling around Florida, I keep going to all these cool places and everything, but to me, it's the people. So I'm having a ball talking to the people. Just great people. It just doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what they're doing. It's just how friendly people are, and everybody has a story. So I hope you come along with me on this, where you start to understand kind of where I'm coming from, where again, the beaches are pretty cool and everything, but I'll keep showing you towns and everything, but I'm getting a bigger kick out of just talking to people, seeing what they got going on, and just the heart of everybody, and I just love it. So I hope you continue to go along on this journey with me, and as I talk to more interesting people. And but trust me, I'm still going to show you cool stuff like this, right? Sandy right here on the beach. Oh, Sandy's loving the beach today. So and another beautiful day comes to an end in sunny Florida. Well, that was a great day and night on the beach. Ooh, slept like a baby. So we made it to Clearwater, and now I mean me, heading over to Clearwater Beach. It's a big city, but really nice, I think. So stay tuned. Well, Clearwater Beach, it's a pretty cool place. Pretty crowded, which I knew it would be. Not really quite my cup of tea, but it's cool. It looks clean, and man, it's busy though. I'm on Treasure Island, and I'm with Anthony. Anthony, you go by Anthony or Tony?
Anthony.
Okay,
or
Anthony, I'm Tony, with
Nice to
Hiking
meet you.
into Retirement. So I'm visiting all these cool little, hopefully, beach communities. I'm in Treasure Island, Florida. Have I hit a tiny, slow little beach community here?
It's not really that slow, really. Like, it's kind of it's more slow on the weekends, I should say.
Okay.
Or the weekdays. But the weekends, it's really popular here, especially like later on around like 11, noonish. You'll see a lot of people dropping by, just swinging over to the beach. You got the beach slides over there, the bouncy castles.
Oh my. So this is a tourist.
Yeah.
I mean, it's busy, it seems like.
Yeah, on the weekends it's mad busy. Like I'm here working from like 7 to 3:30 today, and then tomorrow it's like 7 to 7:30 because they have a drum circle over there by the beach canopies over there around like from noon to 7.
Anthony, what do you do here in Treasure Island?
I'm a service worker for the city of Treasure Island. I started around August last year, so I'm still getting used to everything over here, but it's a really nice job. I just go over here, check the trash cans, check the bathrooms, make sure everything's up to date, all the utilities and everything
Oh,
are all down.
and Anthony, you were saying you came from Clearwater?
Yes, I was born and raised in Clearwater, Florida.
Really?
And I came over here. I had a boss from Clearwater, Florida. I worked from the city of Clearwater over there.
Uh-huh.
He wasn't treated right over there, so he heard that there was an assistant management job here.
Okay.
So he's like, hey, AJ, do you want to come over here? I got a spot open for you. And
And you've been doing it since August?
Yep.
You like it?
Yeah, it's a really nice job. They start you at 15 an hour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can you deal with all the traffic? I mean, I just came in and you're saying there's no traffic yet, but it looks like it's bumper to bumper coming in.
Yeah, every now and then it'll come in later on. Like the morning's a little slow and going, but especially since the bathrooms are closed at the moment. But once
they give you a truck to drive?
Yep, that's the city truck right there.
Oh, sweet.
It's one of the oldest right now. We just got a new one that covered a brown one that got taken away.
So to find a place to live, do you still live in Clearwater or do you live here?
I moved more in the Largo near Starkey.
Okay.
And I'd play with the landlord. He plays slow pitch softball.
Oh, wow,
softball
cool.
over there. So I play with them every now and then. He gives us a pretty decent amount of rent money because all the rent shot up to like maybe $2,250.
Oh,
it's like the average price.
$2,250 for what?
For your average rent apartment from like a 2 to a 3 door.
No
3
way.
bedroom,
$2,250 for a 1-bedroom apartment?
No, 2.
A 2-bedroom apartment?
Yeah.
$2,250?
Yep.
How can you afford to live here?
Just gotta have connections. If you're born and raised here and you know people around here, you just gotta have connections out here.
Well, if they pay you $50 an hour, then
yeah, maybe. Yeah, I started off at 15 over here.
oh my God. Well, I think you would need $50 an hour just to pay for rent.
Yeah, that's what it is here. I'm over here just paying half of it. My mom's paying the other half.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, so my channel is I'm looking for small beach towns and everything. How much further south do I need to go to hit some really kind of chill places that aren't as touristy? What's the next cool little beach town I should go to that I might find interesting?
There's a little town more down to the south near Sunset Beach.
Sunset Beach.
You can go down more south, and then once you get all the way to the First Street intersection, you can just turn right there. And you got all these beach rentals. You got a town to your left.
And what's that town called?
It's Sunset Beach.
Sunset Beach.
Yeah.
And that's a town.
Well, it's more like it's just another location of Treasure Island. It's like an extension.
Okay.
Almost. That's a little more of the lower paid, more chill, laid back people.
Okay. Well, that would be up my alley is not paved so much.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're talking small roads, smaller houses.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
As I went through Clearwater and here, I mean, every place you pull over, you have to pay just to park to go take a picture. That's crazy.
It's a little crazy, but I know this is Treasure Island area right here. I think if you go more north down Gulf Boulevard, there's the St. Pete's Municipal Beach area. Like they pay too, but I think it's a little more cheaper. That's what I've been told.
Well, Anthony, thank you for your time, buddy. I appreciate it. It was nice meeting you, and good luck with your job, okay?
Thank you.
And check us out on YouTube, Hiking into Retirement, and subscribe and check it out, okay?
I will.
I appreciate it. Stay cool.
Yep.
All right, Sunset Beach. Yeah, it's a cool little area. Some cool looking little white sandy beaches here, but here's the kicker where I am. Can you read that? $6 per hour. So I guess when I'm say that I'm cheap, I'm cheap. $6 per hour. If I wanted to stay here a couple hours, that could be a week's worth of food for me. So I'm going to show a picture of Sunset Beach real quick before I get towed. So again, white sandy beaches. Is it beautiful? Yeah. $6 an hour? Jiminy crickets. $6 an hour. They better serve you drinks all day for $6 an hour. So I think I'm gonna mosey on down the road just a little bit and look for that little sleepy beach towns again that I'm missing already, that I've been away from for a couple of days. But so far, Clearwater, Treasure Island, and I'm sure St. Pete is for the rich at heart, not poor people like me. So come along with my cheap journey and we'll figure out where we can go where we're not spending our whole week's worth of food income on parking, right? Let's get going. Okay, now the parking is crazy down here by the hour. I mean, they're keeping an eye on parking for sure. I can't imagine trying to boondock down here. If there are people looking for you just for a parking violation, imagine if they thought you were going to spend the night there. They'd probably throw you in jail, huh? So, all right. Well, I think we're going to mosey on out of here. All right. Well, all right. Here we are for our latest addition to viewer mail and comments. Okay, this is going over really well. So these are comments, texts, emails that we get, and so we're here in Sunset Beach, and here we go with our first viewer mail. A buddy of mine watched your latest video, and he said he gets vertigo real easy. And the things that are hanging from your rear view mirror, swinging back and forth, is very distracting, and it's causing him vertigo. Signed, Vertigo in Virginia. Well, first of all, let me tell you the culprit of what's hanging in my rear view mirror. It came from two buddies of mine, Hal and Pam. They gave me the little hiking boots as a Christmas ornament because I didn't really have a big Christmas going on, so they sent that to me. I hung it in my rear view mirror, and it reminds me of them every time I see it. So I apologize, and I'll try not to get any more shots of that in there. But by the way, I got to thinking about something else too. That segment of me going into that rainstorm with those windshield wipers going back and forth, oh my God. Ooh, that's giving me a little vertigo. But yeah, I need to be careful about that. So I appreciate your comment, and we'll try to do better than that. Our second comment is, hey Tony, I'm enjoying your videos. I live in Florida, and you seem to have a problem pronouncing names of towns like Hermosa. Sign, Hooked on Phonics from Florida. Well, Hooked on Phonics, I have to tell you right now, I mean no disrespect for the way I try to pronounce things. I don't know if like my tongue is too big, if it's too wide for my mouth, or these glasses need, I need a better prescription. But again, I don't mean any disrespect when I'm trying to pronounce different names, but where I come from, the names are really simple, like Benton, Mount Vernon, those names. So again, I mean no disrespect trying to pronounce like Homo sapien, Homo shasha, Homo susha, yeah. That last town that I went to, I know in an earlier video I said the name right, but Homosassa. Yeah, got it. I told you I'd get it. So again, no disrespect as I'm trying to figure out the names of all the towns I come to, but I'll definitely try, and I'll check on this prescription for you. So thanks, Hooked on Phonics. And our third and final comment from our comment and viewer section comes from Betty. And this is true. They're all true, but this is true. Tony, awesome day. Read my note out loud. Awesome, 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 and awesome. And just with one more awesome. Thank you so much, Betty. That's a shout out to you. I appreciate that. That must come from the last viewer mail where people say I say awesome too much. So I've been trying, but thanks, Betty, for saying awesome. And once again, guys, send your comments, your emails, whatever, and I'll try to answer all of them, and I'll try to do better with this little journey that I'm on. Again, I'm in Treasure Island, Sunset Beach, and I'm heading south. That's going to bring a close to episodes or part 7. I appreciate you watching. Let's head down the road and look for some really cool little beach towns. Again, thanks for watching and subscribing. I appreciate it.